Hello, my name is Sarah Dixon. I'm the Marketing and Proposal Manager for Bid for Success. Bid for Success is a bid and tender consultancy that works primarily with small and medium-sized enterprises or SMEs, and we help them meet their growth targets through bids and tenders. We're on a mission to kind of help more SMEs into bidding, and this video is part of a series that's helping demystify the process of bidding for small businesses. If you want to watch the previous videos in the series, if you go to our YouTube channel, we just Bid for Success over there, you'll be able to find a playlist with all of them. Today we are talking about how to find opportunities. One of the sort of first questions that businesses ask when we start talking about is bidding, but are there any opportunities for me? So we're going to answer that question, and unfortunately there's a really simple way to find out if there are opportunities for your kind of business. So I'm just going to share my screen so that I can show you exactly how to do that. Okay, there we go. So as you will see, I am on a website which is called Contracts Finder. It's a government website. The address for it is contractsfinder.service.gov.uk. But if you Google government contracts finder or UK contracts finder, you should find it fairly easily. It's a UK government website. Most opportunities that are available are listed on this portal. There are other portals which you may also have heard of, so there tend to be regional portals. So for example, I'm up in York, so here we have Your Tender, which is for kind of the Yorkshire area. There's Sell to Wales, which is for Welsh procurement. There are specific ones for sort of Scotland and Northern Ireland, specific ones for defence contracts, for example, and also sort of most areas have a portal. So if you specifically want to work with one organisation, a good thing to do is to go to their website, search for procurement, and they'll usually tell you there where they advertise their opportunities. But all those opportunities should really find their way onto Contracts Finder. So Contracts Finder is always a great place to start. So when you get to Contracts Finder, this is what you find. It's a nice simple screen. You can search by keyword. So you can put in the service that you provide or the goods that you manufacture and pop them in there. Then there are locations. So you can put in, you can have all locations, and that'll bring you anywhere in the United Kingdom. So if your service or your goods aren't location specific, then that's a great way to find opportunities. If you are a region specific business, then you can click on the region. Or obviously if you're targeting a particular geographical area for your growth or something like that, or you can even include postcode level, and it will bring you up opportunities. And down underneath that there are these notice type. So which types of notice do you want to view? There are three options there. So the three options are opportunity. That is a current bid, so that will be an opportunity that is literally live at the moment. So it might be a bid or a tender. It might be a framework that's open that's currently accepting opportunities, or it might be a DPS, a dynamic purchasing system that you can win a place on. Those will all come up as opportunities. Another option there you've got is future opportunity. A future opportunity is something that's coming up but isn't available right now. So you might want to click on that if you're trying to build a pipeline. So if you're looking ahead, 6-12 months, what bids do we want to be putting in? A future opportunity is what you want to look for there. And the last one is early engagement. And what an early engagement means is an organisation is thinking about putting a tender together, but they want to talk to people that provide that service before they do that. So it's kind of a way to get involved in shaping the service, because obviously an organisation doesn't necessarily know the best way to repair all the roofs, for example. So they might want some roofing companies to come in and give them some advice on how to shape the service. So let's, as an example, if we put in here, let's say we're a catering company and we want to win a contract with a school, making school dinners. So we'll put school catering as our keyword. Then we get to select our region. As you can see, it's broken down within the United Kingdom. So you could select all of England, or you can select parts of England. We're going to go for the southwest here since that's already ticked. Then we've got Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland as separate searches. the Isle of Man and the Channel Islands. So you can get reasonably specific with this. It'll bring you kind of a number of counties together, and obviously there's London down there as its own entity. And we'll just look at all types of opportunity for school catering. So if I press search now, it will think about it for a little bit. And here we go. We've come up with a list of opportunities that have the word school and catering in. So it's not a mind reader. It's not just going to bring you up making school meals, but it's going to bring you up some other things. So this top one here, we've got Tewkesbury School catering tender. So that's exactly what we're looking for. This next one down here is an extension to a school. So it has the word school in it, and presumably the extension involves catering facilities or something, which is why it's there. And there you go, you can see the third one is a cleaning tender, so that's not exactly what we're after. But this top one is exactly what we were looking for. It's a school catering tender, so let's click on that one. And again, you'll just think about it for a little bit. It's not the world's speediest website. But it will just take you to a little bit more information. Here we go. I probably shouldn't criticise the website. It's probably me recording video and looking at the internet at the same time. Okay, so now, as you can see, we've come to a page where there's more information. So we know now that this is Tewkesbury School Catering Tender. It was published on the 10th of July. It's definitely school catering. It's the industry code here, which tells us that's what we're looking for. It's in the southwest of England. The value of the contract is £100,000. If we keep looking down, so closing date is the 28th of August. So we know that we need to do something for this before the 28th of August. The contract, however, doesn't start till next year, but it's an 8-year contract. So it's quite a nice chunk of business for somebody to win there. You'll also find information like this when you look at a tender. Contract is suitable for SMEs, and that says yes. So if you're a small business and you're interested, it's always worth looking just to check that yes, they are open to SME bids. If you've watched some of our previous videos, you will know that there's a government target to spend £1 in every 3 with SMEs. They're currently falling short of that. They're only spending £1 in every 4 with SMEs. So if you, they are kind of looking to prioritise spending with SMEs. So it's definitely worth pursuing those opportunities that are open to small businesses. And as you scroll down, there's more information. So there's a description, and then down here we've got a link, and this link goes to Delta eSourcing, which is another tender portal. So I'm going to open that one in a new window. So now we've moved away from the Contracts Finder website. We're on the Delta eSourcing website, and here we have more information again. So as you scroll down, you can see the full information about this tender. Always worth giving that a really thorough read just to make sure that it is genuinely something you're interested in. You will notice that here it says the opportunity is currently open. To respond to the opportunity, please click register interest and follow the on-screen instructions. So if you were thinking that this might be something that you wanted to pursue, you can click and register interest. This doesn't commit you to anything, so you don't need to worry about clicking register interest. You can also take your interest back at a future time if you don't want to pursue the bid. But once you click register interest, you'll then be on the mailing list to make sure that you find out if there are any clarification questions asked about the bid at any time new documentation comes out, things like that, and you'll get reminders. So if you are interested, it's definitely well worth registering your interest. To say it's not a commitment to anything, you're not signing up to deliver the service or anything like that. And then you can see the full tender documentation. That's the point where you'll get to a part in the portal where you can download all the tender documentation, and then you can have a really, really thorough read of it and determine if it is an opportunity that you want to respond to or not. So that's kind of the crux of how Contracts Finder works. Obviously, depending on what keywords you put in, depending on what location you find, you're going to get slightly different results for that. But give it a go with your business. Go to the Contracts Finder website and put in what you do, and just see what tenders there are available out there, and that will let you know whether there's any opportunity out there for you in terms of bids and tenders. There are also paid services which will keep an eye out for opportunities for you, and we'll send them to you as they arise. At Bid for Success, we don't do that. What we do instead is we tend to keep an eye out for things for our customers. So people who work with us, if we see something that we think is right for them, we will send it to them, but we don't do it as a paid service. As I say, you can sign up for that kind of service if you want to find consistent work, and if not, you can just make it part of your weekly routine to just go and check Contracts Finder and to see if anything new has come out. So that's it. It's really as simple as that. Obviously, the next stage from that is once you've got the tender documentation, you have to start analysing it. So as we move on, we'll be talking more about that side of things and what happens next once you've downloaded the bids. So if you'd like to hear more about the bidding process, obviously you can subscribe to the YouTube channel and then you'll see the videos. We also have our Facebook group, which is Winning Contracts Bid for Success, where we post this kind of content every week together with some other bits and pieces to support the videos. You can also find us on LinkedIn. And if you're interested in bidding, we are running a free training course that starts on the 14th of September, which is called Get Bid Ready in 5 Steps. And that is really to take you from a point of where you're thinking you might want to bid, taking you all the way through to having a plan, either being ready to bid if you tick all the boxes as we go along, and if not, it'll give you a plan that you can work for to start bidding. And then following on from that, we're offering our paid for training course, which is Bidding for SMEs, that starts on the 28th, and that then obviously builds on from the 5 Steps course. That'll take you through the things that you need to know over 8 weeks in bite-sized chunks, so you don't have to take time away from your work to complete it. It will help you to get to a point where you're submitting some good quality bids. And obviously, if you have any questions that we can help you with, then please do let us know. You can either get in touch with us, as I say, on Facebook or via LinkedIn. And we also have our website, which is bidforsuccess.co.uk. There's all sorts of useful resources on there for SMEs looking to bid, including our blog. There's a free white paper on social value requirements, which might be of interest if you're looking to bid. And you can also apply for our scholarship programme on there, which is every month we give 2 days of free support to a new SME who's looking to bid. So all of that's on the website, which is bidforsuccess.co.uk. So I hope that was useful. And as I say, please do get in touch if you've got any questions. Thanks very much. Bye.